Hello friends, this is Dr. Sunita Purti, Assistant Professor, Department of Rural Development, Odisha State Open University, Sambalpur. Today I am going to discuss with you the role of PRIs in participatory development. So first of all, we will know the participatory development. It promotes inclusive and sustainable growth by involving local community in decision making, planning and implementation. In India, Panchayat Raj institutions established under the 73rd Constitutional Amendment Act, it serves as a grassroots democratic bodies that connects the state with rural citizens. In this unit, the learning outcomes are analyze devolution of power of Panchayat Raj institution, describe the role of Panchayat Raj institution in rural development, and third one outcome is understand the process of evolution of participatory development in rural areas. So first of all, we will know the Panchayat Raj institution and system in India. The Panchayat Raj system in India was formalized in 1992 through the 73rd Constitutional Amendment Act, making a significant step towards decentralized governance. It draws inspiration from the traditional South Asian Panchayat system, though it should not be confused with the Khap and Caste Panchayat. Rooted in Gandhiji's vision of Gram Swaraj, the system inspires for the village level self-governance, though modern implementation emphasizes administrative decentralization rather than fully autonomy. It follows three-tier structure: the Gram Panchayat at the village level, Panchayat Samiti or the Block Samiti is the block level, and third one is the Jila Parishad. It works as a district level. Come to the devolution of power to the PRIs. The devolution refers to the transfer of power, authority, responsibility from higher levels of government to local self-governments, enabling them to function independently and effectively. And now we will know the constitutional framework. There are the two constitutional framework that work in the PRIs. First one is the 73rd Amendment 1992 that empowers the PRI in rural areas with 19 subjects listed in 11th schedule. And the second one is the 74th Amendment 1992 that empowered the urban bodies with 18 subjects listed in 12th schedule. So, key objective of this constitutional framework is promote decentralized planning and local development. And second is the ensure empowerment of SC, ST and women though reservations and focus on vital sector as agriculture, education, health, infrastructure and poverty alleviation program. The major challenges of this framework is uneven devolution, the power across the state and the proxy representation of women in some areas. Role of PRIs in rural development. Now we will know and understand or analyze how it works in rural development. Panchayat Raj institution form a core of decentralized development, enabling grassroots participation in both planning and implementation of rural initiatives. Key role of PRIs is that decentralized planning, ensure development plan reflect local needs and aspirations. And the second role is the economic and social transformation. It target elimination of poverty, inequality, ignorance and diseases. And the third role is the sectoral support that strengthen the agriculture, education, health and infrastructure at the village level. And most importantly, PRI are the people-centric governance system. It encourages democratic involvement of the citizens of the country and it improves access to land reform, credit and welfare schemes. And third, it ensures inclusion of weaker sections, especially the SC, ST and women. The legal institution backing the PRIs is the most important, that the 73rd constitutional amendment that empowered the people of the scheduled area, and it supported by the Ministry of Rural Development for the financial and administrative devolutions. And now we will understand or analyze the evolutions of the participatory development. Basically, participatory development emerged in the 1970 as a part of basic needs approach, which recognized that development efforts were more effective when local population were actively involved. And its shift aimed to empower community and ensure development initiatives aligned with the local priorities and knowledge. And now, there are two perspectives of participatory development. First is the social movement perspective. It views the participation as a means of empowerment and social justice. It seeks to the challenges and eliminate unequal power structure in the society. It promotes local ownership, autonomy, and decision making by affected communities. And goal of this perspective is enable people influence the direction of their lives and development outcomes. And second is the institutional, that is the project-based perspective. It focuses on incorporating the local stakeholder into the externally initiated development project, and its participation occur across the stages such as the research, design, implementation, and the evaluations. And while the decision-making power largely remain with the external agencies, the local input used enhance project relevance and success, often applied in government and NGO-led efforts. And now the types of participation. First one is the passive participation, that the people are merely informed about what is happening or has already been decided, and there is no real input or influence over the decisions, and often limited attendance, feedback, and awareness campaign. And the second is the participation by the consultation. The stakeholders provide opinion or feedback on specific questions, and however decision making power remain with the external actor who may not consider as an input, limited influence by the community in shaping outcomes. And third is the participation by the collaboration, that the local stakeholders and external actor work together. And the fourth is empowerment participation. The community basically take lead role in initiating, analyzing, the making decision. So, not the last but least, the decentralization is not just about the shifting administrative power, but about giving more authority to the people at the local level. It helps in empowering citizens, improving local governance, and ensuring development benefits to everyone. In today's context, decentralization happens in different way. The devolution power is transferred to the elected local government like a panchayat. In delegation, some responsibilities are given to the semi-independent bodies. And the third is the decentralized governance. People actively participate in the decision making to increase the accountability. So, the idea is that what decisions are made closer to the people, it leads to the better delivery of services like health, education, welfare. And the second is efficient use of the local resources. And third is the greater transparency that reduces the corruptions of the system. And however the decentralization work properly, three things are very essential: the strong local institution, and the clear legal frameworks, and third is the active participation of the citizens. So overall, the decentralization makes the governance more democratic, effective, and people-centric. So thank you, friends.